alright with my hat down, dude. Just once. Hi, I'm Richard Gardner, and I'll be your instructor for today. I'm going to be taking you through a few simple steps of how to make a skimboard, alright? And, you know, it's off-season. That's the best time to get started, so, you know, let's get started.
The materials that you will need in order to make your basic skimboard are as follows. A 1/2 inch thick piece of plywood, approximately 2 feet by 4 feet long. Scissors, tape, newspaper, and a marker. A jigsaw and safety goggles. Wood filler. Sandpaper. A can of spray paint. 4 sponge brushes. Marine grade enamel, and a can of spray lacquer.
Here we are, starting on our pattern for our skimboard. We got our newspaper, first piece, and our tape. See, usually you'll do this on the ground, but doing this for you on the wall. You might tape off here. Alrighty. You use however much tape you need. Okay. Wow. Woo. Okay. You recording? Now you're gonna need to know how long you want your shape of your pattern, you know. So it's gonna be from the inner part of your elbow to the palm of your hand. Okay. And do that by going like this. Measuring. Okay, now this is perfect for me, so I know right where it is. It's just at the ends of the newspaper for me, but it could be different for you. So now what we want to do is draw our line. For the shape. Now you grab your scissors. And you do the cutting. Now there we have the pattern. Might want to tape a little more, you know, keep together. Now we're going to transfer the pattern that we have on the paper from the paper to the board. Now, these pieces of wood to keep the wood down. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Now we could have a problem there. Flip our pattern over. There we go. All right. Okay, we'll grab our spray paint. Now remember, right now, remember to keep the grain of the wood going long ways from the tail to your nose for the board. All right. Now we'll start painting the line. Woo! There you have it. Flip the paper over. Spray paint. There you go. Now when when you grab your jigsaw, you can straighten out the lines by doing that, and remember to wear your goggles. Okay. After you get your board cut out, remember to soak it in water. And how you soak it in water is all up to you. Hey Mike, you have my board, bud?
What's that?
My board. You have it in there with you?
What are you looking for?
Yeah, that's it, man.
All right.
Thanks, dude. Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
After you get the baby soaked, lay it on these boards. You go stretch across there. Grab your bucket of water. Make sure it's full and heavy. Put it right in the middle. Right in the middle there. There we go. Straighten it out. There we go. You can leave the bucket of water on there for a couple days and keep it soaked once in a while when it dries out. Okay? And it should be fine. The reason why we soak and warp our boards is because when we skim, the nose won't dig in the water. You know, it'll stay on top. Once your board's all the way warped for you, take it off and start sanding it. Once you get your board in here, start sanding. You don't have to use gloves if you don't want to, but it helps, you know, slivers. And get your sandpaper. Make sure you sand it really good. Get all the edges nice. Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good. What are you doing, man?
Oh, I'm just sanding, man. This is fun, dude.
Ah, can I try? Oh, it's fun.
No, I don't think you can handle it.
Oh, come on. I know I can.
You think?
Yeah.
All right, dude. You can give it a try.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not too hard, is it?
No, man, this is cool.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll see you later.
I like this.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah? Doing a good job, man. I think you're about done here.
Thanks.
Let's see. Dude, nice job.
Hey.
Woo! Alright. Now, for the wood filler. Got a little crack here in your wood, see this? What you want to do is fill that up. Alright, could be problems later on if you don't. Good little After your wood filler is dried out, you can start with your enamel and put a layer on. Once your top layer is dried, flip it over and put a layer on the bottom. After this side dries, you can flip it back over to the first side you did and put another layer on, another coat. There we go. Flip it back over for the second coat on the bottom side. Grab your paint.
Hi, I'll be filling in for Richard on this portion of the skimboard video. Once you've got all the coats of paint on your board that you need and they're dry, the last and final step that you'll want is to put the lacquer on the board. And you'll need to remember that you don't really need it very heavy on the top. Where you'll need the most of your lacquer is on the bottom of the board. So just go ahead and put an okay amount on the top and then really heavy on the bottom. You've put the last coat of lacquer on your board and it's dry and you're ready to skim, there's a couple things you'll need to remember. One is try not to hit any rocks on the river. The Virgin River has a lot of rocks, and the quickest way to thrash your board is to go over rocks. The second thing to remember is you'll need to get some surf wax. One popular brand of surf wax is called Sex Wax, and you can find that at your local surf or sometimes skate shop. And that will go on the top of your board where your feet are. The wax doesn't go on the bottom, it goes on the top. And it helps your feet to stick to the board. Or if you don't have that, you'll find yourself slipping off your board pretty easy. Now, if you don't have a surf or skate shop near, I'll give you my address at the end of this videotape where you can write and I'll send you a stick.
Now that your skimboard is finished, we're looking forward to seeing you down on the river this summer. And remember, don't trash the river. She's the only one we got.